Lactose intolerance often sends people running from the dairy aisle, convinced that anything involving milk is a one-way ticket to digestive disaster. But here's the surprisingly cheesy twist. Not all dairy is created equal, and many aged cheeses are actually friendly to the lactose sensitive. That means even if milk makes your stomach stage a protest, you might still be able to enjoy a sharp slice of cheddar or a nutty wedge of Swiss without regret, rumbling, or reaching for antacids. Lactose, the natural sugar in milk, is the usual suspect behind dairy intolerance. People who are lactose intolerant lack sufficient lactase, the enzyme needed to digest this sugar, leading to bloating, gas, and general gastrointestinal grumpiness. But the cheese-making process, particularly for aged varieties, is more of a lactose removal operation than most people realize. During fermentation and aging, most of the lactose is either converted into lactic acid by bacteria or drained off with the whey. What remains in hard cheeses is minimal, so minimal, in fact, that many contain less than 0.1 grams of lactose per serving. That's practically lactose-free by most clinical standards. Cheeses like Parmesan, Gouda, Gruyere, cheddar, and Swiss typically fall into this low lactose category. The longer they age, the lower their lactose content becomes. So the very cheeses that pack the most flavor and character also tend to be the safest bets for those with lactose sensitivity. It's like nature's way of saying, you've been through enough, have some delicious aged cheese. But the benefits don't stop at digestibility. These aged cheeses still deliver the full spectrum of dairy nutrition: high-quality protein, bone-building calcium, vitamin B12 for nerve and brain function, and even a bit of vitamin K2 in some fermented varieties. So rather than turning to ultra-processed lactose-free alternatives made from starches and oils, lactose-sensitive folks can still get real, nutrient-dense dairy without the discomfort. Of course, individual tolerance levels vary, and it's wise to test small portions before going all in on a cheese board. But for many people, aged cheese offers a way to enjoy dairy's benefits without the downsides. It's a comforting reminder that lactose intolerance doesn't have to mean dairy exile. It just means choosing your cheese with a little more age and a lot more flavor. So if you thought lactose intolerance meant the end of pizza night or the eternal avoidance of cheeseburgers, think again. The right cheese might not just be tolerable, it might be totally enjoyable, nutritionally valuable, and surprisingly easy on your gut.